Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I got a confession for you guys. Look, we all know I love first-person shooter. I've played those type of games my entire life, but my guilty pleasure is MMORPG. I played Diablo since I was a kid. Diablo 1, 2, 3, and now today, Diablo Immortal. And I've actually grinded this game since the beta. Today we're actually gonna give you guys some insight on the shop. I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on what you should spend your money on in the shop. Also, I just want to mention that I'm not capping. You guys can see I am Paragon level 89. This is indeed my account. Let me just move around to show you guys. Paragon 89 basically means I am level 60 plus 89 more levels. Matter of fact, we actually got to the Immortals yesterday. So today we're gonna go ahead and explain to you guys some of the value you guys can get in the shop. But before we continue on, I just wanna give a huge shout out to Diablo Immortal for sponsoring this video. Again, I'm just super happy to sponsor this video. I've been playing this game for a while and it means a lot to me. If you guys wanna download the game, it's gonna be the link in the description down below. Make sure to click it, support your boy. Anyway, let's continue. All right, to start it off, I'm sure a lot of you guys could have figured this out. The best bang for your buck is gonna be, in fact, the Battle Pass. This is the best deal in the game. To be specific, you gotta buy the base battle pass. Look, if you want to spend and you want to rush to get that battle pass, sure, the empowered one is very good. Also, it's very useful that you get the little portal here, which is always nice. However, if you're just a regular player who likes to grind, the regular battle pass is the best bang for your buck. $5 US or $7 Canadian. I believe the other one is going to be $15, $16 US to $21 Canadian. So like I mentioned, the main thing is you get a few extra of those cosmetics. So if you really like the cosmetic, go ahead. So if you grind the battle pass out, it's going to be your best bang for your buck, hands down. Not only did you get 3 legendary crests, a bunch of rare crests, you get some hilts, you get some of those scraps, you also get some gems, and you also get legendary equipment at level 10. Very early on, legendary equipment that's going to help you out in the beginning. This is by far the best deal, no brainer. If you're gonna spend any money at all, Battle Pass is the way to go. And now that we're done talking about the Battle Pass, and before we talk about the dungeon bundle, let's talk about 2 bundles that I think are absolutely fantastic. We have the Heliquary Trove as well as the Heliquary Trove, which are 2 bundles you'll get not from completing dungeon, just from doing the quest. All right, so first off, the Heliquary bundle. This is a great deal for $10 US or $14 Canadian. You get 680 eternal orbs as well as 7 legendary crests. You also get 20 scores, which is great, especially at that point. You should be able to level it up a few times if you buy some of the other bundles. Very, very good. You should be able to do about 10 legendary crest ones, and with that, this is a great deal. But this next one is the best one in my opinion, the Heliquary bundle. It is such a great deal for $10 US or $14 Canadian. You get 10 crests as well as 700 or 680 eternal orbs. You can do about 14, maybe 13 runs with this, and you get 80 of those keys. Keys not that important, but you get a fantastic bundle deal with that, and that is great. So you will get one-time bundles from completing dungeons, and all of them range from $1 all the way up to $70. They're very good value in all of them, and it really depends on your own budget. If you're willing to spend $100, I can recommend some. If you're willing to spend a couple dollars, you just buy whatever you feel like buying. That being said, some of them have better value. If you're talking about for crests only, the Mad King Breach, which I don't have here because I bought it, is your best bang for your buck. $1 for a legendary crest. It's a great deal. You get 60, I believe it's 60. So like I mentioned, just buy what you can. If you want to spend $5, buy the $5 bundle. If you want to buy $10, buy the $10 bundle. But if you have a higher budget, I'll give you a few that I really like. So to start off, Cavern Echoes is by far my favorite one. You get about 17, I believe, 17 for $20 US or $20 Canadian, as well as 42 gems. That is a great deal, and you don't even have to buy, you don't have to spend the $1,200 on the account. I believe it sticks on your account. So if you have this account and you buy it, you can actually use it on your main account, which is cool. Is it kind of a waste? Yeah, potentially, but still, you can do that option. So if you do want to spend a little bit more, you got the Pit of Anguish. It's going to cost you $30 US or $40 Canadian. You will get 21 legendary crests total, as well as those 200 keys. So this is a great deal. Not as good as the Cavern, like I mentioned, but you get a lot of crests, and like I mentioned, it's $10 more. So if you're willing to spend a little bit more, this is a great deal. Now, if that was too expensive for you, the Kikora's Rapid is absolutely perfect. For $10, you get 10 runs. That is insane, and you also get 12 scorias probably one of the best bundles you can get, and it's super affordable. Those are the 3 best bundles you get from Dungeon. Again, spend what you can. If you only have a $10 budget, $20 budget, spend what you can. These are all bundles. They're all gonna be fantastic deals, but if you want to spend more money, I kind of want to explain to you guys which ones are the best. Speaking of expensive, Champion Trove, the one you get from defeating the first dungeon in Hell 1, is expensive in comparison to the other one. $50 US or $7 Canadian, but you get so much. 3,000 of those Eternal Orbs, 20 of those crests, as well as the 48 gems, which is useful. But this is very expensive, but very good. If you're willing to spend that money, you should buy this one. So the Hell 2 one is actually not bad. I think you get about 17 or 18 crests total, as well as some Inspiring Key. I don't actually have a screenshot of that because I bought it and I did not Hell 2 on any of my other accounts. It's gonna run you back $27 US or about $33 Canadian plus tax. So not a bad deal. So this is Hell 3. You actually get 21 crests total for $40 Canadian or $30 US. You also get 3 rare crests as well as 12 scorias. At this point, those don't matter really much, the legendary crest. So you get 21 crests, which is a good deal. I don't have Hell 4, Hell 5 unlocked yet, unfortunately. I would love to see what it is. I'm pretty sure if I do get there, I will buy it. So fairly good value when it comes to those bundles. All right, so let's talk about these special bundles. These are very good bundles if you're leveling up your gems. Leveling up your gems are very important. It's one of the best ways to get stronger in this game. And not only that, this bundle will give you a legendary 2-star gem, which might not be good for your class depending on it. I'm a demon hunter, it's not that great for me, but it does give you these gem fragments, which will help you out level up. I haven't bought these yet. I probably will in the future, just because you get some legendary crests, but you also get the 50, which is huge. This is cheaper than, like, if you're trying to grind crests just to use them into leveling up your gems. This is there's no reason of just using the crests. It's better to buy this because a 2-star gem is only 4 points and a 3-star is 32, but 3-star gems, you're not going to want to put them in. You're going to want to keep them. So they're fairly good deals. And then if you jump even higher, you actually get 75. So I think you get 25 more for $14 Canadian. This one is insane. You actually get 2 of them. You get a 3-star and a 2-star. So you can actually get this up high rank almost instantly, as well as 3 of the legendary crests. It's expensive though. Again, if you're trying to level up your gem, this could be worthwhile. Again, it depends on your budget. I think this is too expensive for me personally, but if you want to buy this, you can. All right, so finally, I want to talk about one last thing. These are going to be great value, but with an asterisk. The asterisk is because you're going to have to follow a specific condition for this to be super valuable. That being said, let's start it off with the Boon of Plenty. Boon of Plenty is a great deal. For $10 US or $14 Canadian, you get so much resources. You get Fervor Fang, which I believe I said was Battle Pass only, but I meant you can only get them from the service section. And you also get 7 crests, and you get a bunch of other stuff. You get the increased inventory. However, the downside, you gotta log in every single day for 30 days. 30 days of straight login. So if you plan on playing this game every day, in addition to the Battle Pass, these 2 combined together is a great deal. Now the next one that is also an asterisk, Prodigy Path. You always get the free stuff, which is great, but you gotta get to level 85 Paragon to get full value. You get 20 crests total. And I believe this will cost you $20 Canadian? US maybe? Not 100% sure, but it's like $20 US. And oh yeah, it was like $20 US, $28 Canadian. But you get so much stuff. Not only do you get the 20 crests, you also get like a bunch of scorias, which is huge. You get so much scoria, it's gonna help you level up, get more combat rating. Again, huge asterisk. You gotta get to 85 to get the full value. But if you get to the 85, you don't even have to buy it right away. You can actually buy it later on and claim all those 20 crests. Just absolutely fantastic value. All right, before we end the video, just quickly go through some of the weekly bundles that you have. You got the Rift Runner supply. So for $10 Canadian, you're actually gonna get 6 of these crests, which is not the best. Obviously, like we talked about early on, there's better deals. But if you're out of the other bundles, this is not bad of an option. However, I still think it's better to buy the currency straight up and then just buy them from the shop. At least you got the upside of selling them. Next up, we have the Gem Cutter. Not a huge fan of this. I honestly think gems are not the best, especially late game. Gets very hard to get. This one is if you want to complete it earlier, but just be patient. I don't think this is worth it. Again, if you just really want to rush in the beginning, I bought it, but I regret buying it because if you just go ahead and just grind every single day, do the horror dream, and just do the few chests, the free chests, you'll be able to get this in about a month, very simply. Next up, we got a Seeker Supply. Not a huge fan of this, honestly. It's good to get 3, but you also get 3 rare crests, which I'm not a huge fan because I rather have legendary crests. And rare crests are good in the beginning, but later on, not the best. Magnate. This is expensive. It's $50 US or $70 Canadian, but you do get 30 runs, which per crest basis is not the best. However, it's probably still cheaper than buying the gems on its own and then purchasing this. I believe you can only do, what, for $50, you can do 35, which is a little under 20 crests. So this is still better than buying the gems out. But again, you can't sell them. And you also get the keys as well as the pilot gem. So not bad, honestly, not bad, not the worst. Anyway, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below which bundle you would buy. And if I missed anything, just let me know. I'm not perfect. Let's be real, man. I'm not perfect. So if I miss anything, just let me know. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.